Hi, in this video, we'll talk about history of psychometric testing. Testing for proficiency dates back to 2200 BC when a Chinese emperor tested for skills, intelligence and endurance for official public roles. He periodically tested the officials every 3 years. However, little archaeological evidence is available to support this claim. Royal examinations began in either late Qin or early Han Dynasty period. The first written examination began during this period in 165 BC. Examinations became more formal during Ming Dynasty period. Results of examinations became associated with granting formal civil service titles and rankings. The concept of objectivity and reliability in testing was introduced in China. To ensure objectivity, the examinee's identity was maintained anonymous. They also proctored exams and ensured uniform test conditions. The Chinese discovered that a relatively small sample of an individual's performance, when measured under carefully controlled conditions, could yield an accurate picture of that individual's ability to perform under much broader conditions for a longer period of time. Hence, the concept of reliability was established. As part of the Charter Act 1833, British introduced the idea of an open competitive test system to select civil servants. The first true psychometric test was developed by Sir Francis Galton in the 1880s. Galton was interested in understanding the psychological differences between people rather than common traits. This led to introduction of differential psychology. He gauged intelligence through measurement of physical characteristics as well as sensory and motor skills. He used brass instruments to measure sensory threshold and reaction time to visual and auditory stimulus. Galton tested around 17,000 people and demonstrated that objective tests could provide meaningful scores. Dr. James Cathall used the term mental test for the first time. He was inspired by Galton's method of testing and hence used brass instruments to measure motor acuity. Clark Whistler, who was Cathall's student, did the first basic validational research. He used the Pearson correlation coefficient formula to show that there was no correlation found between Cathall's mental test scores and academic achievement. His results were largely discouraging because he had only bright college students in his sample. However, this led to the introduction of validity testing. His research also debunked the psychophysical testing of intelligence. Alfred Binet and Theodore Simon got together to develop a psychometric test that could identify young children affected by mental deficiencies. They introduced the first modern intelligence test called the Binet-Simon Intelligence Scale, which directly tested higher psychological processes, including real abilities and practical judgments. They also founded the first experimental psychology laboratory. Sir Lewis Terman introduced Stanford Binet Intelligence Scale. This scale was an adaptation of the Binet-Simon scale. Terman introduced completely objective scoring for this scale. He removed cultural bias and addressed the developmental difficulties and intellectual challenges of diagnosing children in the modern era. In 1917, Robert Yerkes convinced the US government to recruit army officials for World War I based on their ability to handle combat-related stress. Two sets of tests were created, Army Alpha for literates and Army Beta for illiterates, which were used to recruit army officials. This led to introduction of self-reported inventory rather than administered clinical tests. In 1938, during World War II, Army Alpha test was updated to Army General Classification test. This test included reading and vocabulary, arithmetic computation, arithmetic reasoning, and spatial relations. Supplemental tests for mechanical and clerical aptitude Code learning ability and oral trade were also developed. Navy and Air Force used the same program but with some different tests based on their needs. Throughout history, mass-administered tests with moderate difficulty has been preferred. This observation led Sir Frederick Laud to introduce adaptive testing. The psychometric machinery needed for adaptive testing was built. Nevertheless, the first real opportunity to try this out in a serious way awaited the availability of cheap, high-powered computing. In 1985, the program to develop and implement a computerized adaptive test was created. All these inventions and modifications have led to designing of currently used psychometric tests. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you.